Yes. Okay, now we're recording.
We need a 5-year-old to do this.
Yeah, or my 3-year-old.
Yes,
You're
right.
gonna see my 3-year-old that knows how to do things that I have no idea.
Yeah.
So, you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna just shake. I need to do this, just shake out. We're gonna shake out any tension and any worry, any frustration. You made it here, I made it here. So are we recording now?
Yep,
Yay.
recording in progress.
Okay, so as you shake, we're letting go of tension. We're letting go of stress. We're letting go of negativity in our lives. And if you want to stand, you can actually bounce. You can let yourself really bounce. If you're a kid on a trampoline, let yourself bounce away. Bouncy, bouncy. So we're just gonna shake off any tension, any worry, any frustration. And now let the arms go to the side like a little bird. I want to learn to fly. So I teach the wild goose qigong, and we all want to learn to fly. And I want to fly high. And in front of you, and inside of you, and behind you, and fly one side and the other side. Just bouncy, bouncy. Just let yourself fly. And stop. How do you feel? More alive? That is your chi, this blood flow that's in your body, that is your chi energy. Now you can sit back down and I think it's good for us, right? We needed that. So anyway, first of all, I feel with gratitude to be here in the school that they sponsored this event for me. And my acupuncturist who was with me every week through my treatments, and I think that my treatments are over and I don't need to see her as often. But life is so much better. So what we're going to do is I want to show you just a little bit of qigong that we do every day, or as much as you remember to do it. Let's stand in grace, hug and smile. And we'll begin. This is the beginning of the wild goose who opens her wings to look at the heaven. Then we gather heavenly energy into the core of your being. And then we're going to send loving energy out from your heart. Spread it around you. Gather to the kidneys, really stagnant energy out of your body. Come back with loving energy from your heart. Send it out. And spread it around you. Behind you, bring it to the kidneys and really stagnant energy out. And again, bring healing energy to the heart and to your face, smile. To the crown of your head. And open the elbows and interlace fingers as we stretch it up to the heaven. And then we're going to come forward to the earth. Looking for food. Lift up, the outside of the left foot, press down. Come up, the outside of the right foot, press down. Slide in the middle and press the palms 1 foot far, turn the palms over, and we're going to bring chi under the left arm, under the right arm. Concentrate the chi to Trepan, and we're going to create a great big circle of energy. Gather this healing light from the heaven and bring it to your knee or your foot. You decide. And we're going to flap your wings 3 times, circling the chi. Come down and press out any stagnant energy and come back. Then the elbow, concentrate the chi and go the other side. All the way up. And bring the light in the left hand to the right foot or the knee and bring it down. Flap your wings 3 times. Come forward, release negativity out of the body. Come back and gather healing energy back up. And then we're going to bring this energy into the heart once, twice. On the 3rd time, we're going to send the chi out forward. Look all the way behind you. Look forward, palm up. Hegu to Shenshu, left foot forward. Come forward. All the way behind you. Look forward, palm up. Hegu to Shenshu, right hand, right foot forward. All the way behind. Look forward. And then left foot and hand come forward to the side. And now we're going to wrap the chi around the body to the 3rd eye. And release stagnant energy out of the body. And again, release any stagnation out. And open your heart with loving energy all around. Look forward, palm up, lift the left elbow, and we're going to look into the left palm. And now we're going to wrap healing chi around the body. wrap it all around protective energy. And then we're going to push out any negativity and balance the chi as you go forward and back. And then gather chi up to the third eye, and we're going to look at the full moon, reach to the full moon, left hand to the ear, bend the knee. We're going to gather full moon's energy to the left inner ankle, and then we're going to step up and close. We've just done 32 movements out of the 64 of the wild goose. That felt good. Now I will give my verbal presentation. Does anybody feel calmer after saying that? So this is my daily practice, or part of my daily practice. I've got a yoga practice and this practice. So I do things that help me feel good. And this is one of them that has really helped me in my recovery. So I'm going to read to you just so that I don't forget anything, and then I'll talk to you again. So excuse my paper. My presentation. In this exhibit, you will see pieces describing my cancer healing journey. It has been an intense, difficult, life-changing path. And my spirit garden has been my sanctuary and source of refuge. Everything you see here is in my spirit garden. So if you come to visit, it's not indoors, it's all outside. So the past 18 months going through active cancer treatments, my life has changed 360 degrees as I managed to survive all the traumatic side effects. For years, I had a daily healing practice of yoga, qigong, swimming, and teaching in my spirit garden. My garden is adorned with ceramic sculptures, and working in ceramics has been my mode of expression for many years and became necessary therapy during chemo because of the different problems you have. They say use your hands a lot. See a lot of things that I made since then. So this has been my part of my therapy. I thought I was living a healthy, balanced life beforehand. Mostly vegetarian, health conscious of what I ate and didn't eat, resolving health issues with supplements, monthly acupuncture, avoiding doctors, medicines, and thrived on holistic, natural cures and traditional Chinese medicine. I knew that if I ever really got sick, I would go alternative. I knew that was me. So during the pandemic, my husband discovered a lump in my breast. And my Kaiser doctor confirmed it. I had breast cancer. I cried for weeks. I was in shock. Me? How did this happen to me? But I immediately investigated all the alternative treatments that are possible in the Americas, from Mexico to Canada. I was going to go that route. I signed up for Hope for Cancer in Mexico. But my surgeon and oncologist warned me my cancer was very aggressive, fast growing, no time for alternative solutions. So desperate, I sought out a second opinion from a doctor who was open to alternative complementary approaches. His first name is Akshiv, which in Hebrew means I will listen. So I did listen, and regretfully, I changed my course of treatment to conventional medicine. I wanted to live for my children and my grandchildren. And my husband became my rock of salvation, supporting me on every level. Along with traditional medicine, I formed a complementary team headed by my acupuncturist, Dr. Cheng, with guidance from the Pine Street Clinic in Marin. And my team included verbal therapy, massage therapy, physical therapy, energy healing, as well as nutritional guidance. So also swimming in my heated pool, practicing aqua qigong was my favorite therapy, especially when I was going through chemo treatments. Because chemo doesn't move by itself. You have to move your body for it to get to where it's got to go. So I was in my pool. I got treated, and then I would go in my pool, healing 90-degree chlorine-free waters. So this has been where I always like to be. My favorite, my greatest salvation was and still is through my daily practice of Qigong, Tai Chi, yoga in my spirit garden. I was born the year of the water dragon, who was strong, powerful, wise, and transformative, transforming negative energy into positive energy. So my spirit garden is home to my 5-element dragon fountain, which I did not bring here because it's too big to bring, where water flows freely, balancing, cleansing, and nourishing my body, mind, and spirit. My 5-element dragon totem offers me balance and support. I wanted a spirit guide to watch over me. So I created the largest sculpture I've ever made. I could fit in my kiln over there. It was 8 sections. It's 6 feet long, and this dragon is lit at night, protecting me every hour. So 6 months before discovering my cancer, my husband underwent quadruple heart surgery, bypass surgery. I'm so grateful he survived. Standing out there, he's my guardian. So a vegan diet was suggested for him, and in researching that, I found the 5-headed dragon, which influenced my creation of creating the 5-headed dragon disease sculpture, which I'll talk about in a moment. It's a reminder of what happens when we're only in our head and not connected to our body. So all the pieces in the exhibit describe my healing journey. My art and practice healing arts are totally entwined. What I do in movement, I do in art. What I do in art, I do in movement. It's who I am. So the sculptures range from balanced dragon to 5-headed dragon to riding the chemo waves, surviving the fires of chemo and radiation to thriving. Included are also 5 goddesses that surround my garden. And I'll talk to you about them in a moment, but each one has something to say to me for my health and well-being. So I will talk to you about that in a moment. My daily practice of yoga strengthens my body by calming my mind. And my ceramic yoga poses reflect the love, support, and stability I receive from my husband. So these are all pieces that I feel his support and love is what got me through this and continues to keep going. Okay, so I do have battle scars and side effects, but I'm cancer-free and in remission. So I'm filled with gratitude for being alive, for all the love and support I've received from my family, friends, students, colleagues. You're all here. You're all here to support me. And my life lessons are live fully, find positive in things to do daily, breathe, be grateful for all the blessings in our life. So now I'm going to talk you through my journey. Sort of give you an overview. So see, I've gone through a bunch of things, and now I'm going to share with you the articles with it. So the dragon. So I don't know if you want to bring the So the people on Zoom can see what we're doing.
Our cinematographer, Dawn.
Thank you, Cousin Dawn. So my dragon fountain I made a number of years ago, and it is like the center of my spirit garden. Because of it, I have a spirit garden. And so there's the water dragon. I'm born the year of the water dragon. Water puts out the fire. Fire, when it burns out, becomes ash and part of Mother Earth. Out of the earth come the wood. And the wood then becomes fuel for the fire. Oh, I forgot the metals. Out of the earth come the metals. And the metals then chop down a tree. And then the tree gives water so things can grow. So this is the heart of my my spirit garden. So here is number 1. This is contentment. And this is a happy dragon. I made this before I had cancer.
You can't see.
Okay,
Sorry.
you'll get to see it.
she's showing those guys and you'll get to walk around in person. Okay, so this is contentment, rooted, strong, happy. And then the next one, when everything's good, you come to disharmony, which is my five-headed dragon. So here we have the red is the fire dragon, and fire burns out, becomes ash. And ash is part of Mother Earth, and the earth, so the heart disease. My husband has heart disease, heart attacks, all different kinds of things relate to when you're out of balance. So, and I said, fire burns out, it becomes ash and part of Mother Earth. The earth dragon, you've got colon cancer, you've got a lot of digestive problems when you're out of balance. Okay, more out of balance. Out of the earth come the metals. Metals come out of the earth. Think of all the lung diseases that are happening. Lung cancers. Out of touch with the body. Out of the earth, out of the metals, when metals melt, become like water. You've got kidneys cancers, you've got breast cancer, prostate cancers, all these different things when you're not balanced. And then water is the wood, and the wood is for the liver and all the different liver diseases. So this is disharmony. This is when you're out of your body and you're all, who knows what, out of touch. So you'll have time to go and see all these in person. But do you get the idea of what I'm talking about? The disharmony. So I made this before I had cancer for his heart disease, and then it totally relates to my life right now. Okay, moving right along. So when I start treatments, what's the first thing they give you? Chemo. Riding the chemo waves while trying to surf the waves. How do you go through all that chemical stuff they put in you to kill the cancer? So I first made a wave of a little dove trying to surf the waves. But the waves got worse. It got harder. So I had to make a bigger one. So if you have cancer and they give you chemo, they give you steroids, you're on a steroid high, and then you go crashing down, and then all these other things happen. So it's like learning to ride or surf the waves. It's not an easy task, but I'm here. I've been riding my waves. Another thing that happens with chemo is it burns you inside and outside. I mean, it's trying to kill everything, right? So during that, I lost my hair. So you can see charred hair, charred nails. I lost my nails, lost my hair, all these different things that happened. And it was during the California fires at the same time. Mm. So as California was burning, I was burning. So that's where I made this, but on the other side is a flower. So the phoenix rises at the end. So, I mean, I didn't burn totally. I'm sort of charred, but my hair came back with chemo curls. Okay, so I'm gonna put this down. So the fact that I have survived, I am thriving. I'm a little weaker. I mean, I got a thin stem. My body got a little thinner, but I've got deep roots. I feel connected, and I am flowering. My life is blooming. So I have gone through the process, and I'm coming out the other side. Now, so these are on one part of my garden. The other part I have over the pool is my 5 goddesses here. So this one is my guardian angel. She's holding doves. And she's all about gratitude. I look at her every day and I feel so grateful to be alive. I feel so grateful for all the blessings in my life. I mean, to have all of you come and support me here today. What a blessing. It is a blessing. I'm feeling really grateful. So this is, her name is Grace, and she's just filled with gratitude. Moving along, what helped me get through? Being a warrior. A battle with cancer, you have to be a warrior. You have to stand up for yourself. You have to do everything possible instead of go into fear. Because if you get caught into the fear, you're not going to put the energy in to get strong again. You really need to overcome that. I was, of course, afraid. But finding ways to keep your body strong and positive. So here's my warrior. The sword is down and the dove is up. So I'm really looking for peace. And in the Bible, Devorah, she was a prophetess and she led the Jewish people. She was a judge, a prophet. And so she is my guide. And this is also one of the movements in our Qigong movement. So I get to really feel her presence, the strength behind that. Okay, moving along, we have hope. A great big rainbow. And in the Bible, we have Leah, who wanted to have children and wasn't able, and then finally she did. And she and her sister created the 12 sons. They created the 12 tribes of Israel. And anyway, so she had hope that she would be able to bear children, and she did. And that was the foundation of the 12 tribes. So, and Leah is full of hope. Okay, moving along. So this is this time of year where there was exodus out of Egypt, where for Passover and where Easter sort of came from as well, where Miriam, she crossed the sea, or Moses led everybody across the sea. And when we got to the other side, Miriam took out her tambourine and started dancing for joy. So I made it across the sea. I made it through my cancer treatments. I'm feeling joyful. So that's Miriam. And then we have another goddess here. This is Esther, Queen Esther in Persia, where she was confronted with the Jewish people being taken down. And her husband, who was the king, she did whatever she did to make it happen, that she was able to free the Jewish people. I'm not going to go into the whole historical thing about Purim, but she's compassion. She put herself on the line. She could have been killed, beheaded for what she did. But what she did is she was able to save herself and save the Jewish people at that time. So anyway, she's compassion. Okay, then we come to, here I am, strong, doing my yoga poses again. The strength I have with my husband, the heart. I mean, he has given me so much support and love. And then here I am at the end is my trophy. I can't do that pose anymore. But it's my trophy. I made it for treatment. I actually did. And then above are, again, 3 poses I call support, strength, and balance and love from my husband. So these are all dedicated to my husband, who has really helped me through this journey. And then we come to, then you can see my dragon spirit guide. And so it's 6 feet long. It's fun to be, and it's my night light. I have it lit at night. So it's guarding, it's really protecting me all the way through. Okay, so I thought I was done with my journey. But with cancer, you have a lot of side effects and different things and so I was going through a complication just a month ago where there was pain and losing blood. It was no fun dealing with cancer. At the same time, the Ukraine was being bombed. So I had to do something. It was too close to home. Besides my grandfather escaping from there many years ago. So I have here destruction at the bottom. Knowing that the maternity hospitals were being bombed and people were trying to save and protect their lives. So this one is mama trying to protect her eggs, and there's blood coming out. The next one is need to escape, they fly away. All the refugees. And there are some that said, we're staying here and we're fighting for our freedom, for peace and for freedom. So this is my ode to Ukraine. And I didn't expect to make another piece for the show until this happened just a month ago. So I just wanted to share with you that part of it. So that's actually the end of my formal talk. What I have here is I brought a bunch of things if anybody's interested in seeing things that for sale. All the profits about the doves go to the Ukraine relief. I have a back table of refreshments. All the refreshments, I have a sugar-free, gluten-free, molasses cookie. The monies, all the money from all the donations are there, go to Ukraine. And over here, what I have multiple things. First of all, the wild goose is something that I taught. So I made a flock of geese. And somebody this morning, I had another event this morning, somebody actually bought my flock, a flock of my geese. I have little geese that are honking. And I have little doves. This is like for it could be for a wedding or an engagement or just something. So I have, and then personalized, so I put the person's name, whoever that goes to. So I have these, I have little geese. Oh, and I have a bigger one of these. And then my yoga poses. So and then more yoga poses and things. So you're welcome to take your time now to go through the art and to go over this table. If there's anything you like, I also have some earrings. One of my students told me.
Blood statue.
Oh, she's not for sale, and she's not for sale. I mean, these two are my wild geese. If anybody likes something that is not for sale, I'll do a commission gladly. It won't be exactly the same because nothing is the same. I mean, all these geese, none of them are the same. Everything I do, there's no molds, everything is hand done. And so if you're interested in anything other than what's for sale, I'll happily make it for you. So thank you so much for coming. Question.
Yeah, so if we want something on the table, do we pick it up to bring it to you?
You take it up and bring it over there, and sister, you're gonna sit at the table here? Okay, and we got more. Okay, we've got a sales table here. Yes, go to the back and our sellers are there.
Cash or Venmo, it's like.
And I've got Venmo. You can do Venmo, cash, or check. I don't do credit cards. But thank you so much for coming. And what I want to do is I'm gonna take the Zoom and just say hi to the people on the Zoom while you walk around a little bit. And thank you so much for coming. That's okay. That's actually, it's fine. And okay. So now I want to say, well, flip it around so that I can be.
They can see you.
Huh?
They can see you.
They can see me. Oh,
Yeah,
but
I don't.
Oh, you want to do it a
Yeah,
different
I
way?
want to see that. Okay,
Okay.
so all the people that are here, 1 second, I'm gonna do a turnaround.
Yeah, you know, to flip the camera.
Somewhere.
Click on this. It should be there, right there. Here you go.
Okay, yay, I see who's here. I'm gonna go in another room and see who came. Okay, and I'll be right back. I'll be back to the main room after I hang out with everybody else. Okay.
Oh, what a treat that you joined me.
It was great.
Thank
What
you.
a-
It was wonderful, Dove. Really inspiring. Really
Thank you.
inspiring.
What a treat to see you looking so good.
Yay, man. Yeah, that's so true.
Thanks for sharing all the pieces and what they meant to you in your recovery. I've
Yeah.
seen some of your garden pieces that you walked here and showed, but this was wonderful to see all of them. And fun to see how you can adapt Feng Shui and all of his principles to a Jewish.
Thank
That
you.
was, it was really very wonderful, Dove, your talent, but also the inspiration and the courage and what you've done with it to share with so many. Thank you.
Really beautiful, Dove, every piece. I'm so happy you had such a big turnout on such a big live audience today.
Yeah.
And I love your dragon in the garden and that you made it a nightlight. Fabulous.
Dove, it was beautiful. Thank you for sharing. You are an inspiration to us all. And I too was thrilled to see what a lovely turnout you had. It's a very
Yeah.
wonderful testament to you and how fabulous and talented you
Yeah.
are. Blessings and much wonderful health and happiness ahead.
Amen. Amen.
Amen.
Thank you.
Thank you, Dove. You just did a beautiful job and you really inspire me. And I wish I could have been there today in person, but I would love to look at your pieces and hopefully, maybe I'd like to buy something because they're so beautiful. And the meaning behind it is what makes it so special.
Thank you. So, you're welcome to my aqua qigong. That's where they live. They live in my backyard.
I'm going to have to come and visit. I am.
Well, thank you, everyone. I'm people from the East Coast. Hi, Sharon. And I had Jill from Israel. I don't know if she's still on. Yep, she's still there.
Hi, Deb.
Oh, great.
Can I ask a question that I'm curious about? Since you shared with us, and I was thinking, and I've known you all of my life, you've always been like for me a semel. How do you say it? Semel?
A symbol.
Symbol of balance and health. And so when you said, you asked yourself, why me? Did you wait for an answer or did you just let go of it? And you don't have to answer, but I'm just curious.
Yes.
Things beyond our control. I'm doing everything possible to stay healthy and strong. And so, I'm doing what I'm doing. And I've had so much support. On every level, even creating my my ceramics. We've got Solomon, who's here, who helped me put together my piece, my big piece, because I didn't know how to deal with something big like that. I was, so I had people all around helping me through the different difficulties, whether it be in ceramics or in my life. So I feel just totally blessed.
You are blessed, and the art therapy that you do is truly therapy. So it's amazing. Thank you for sharing.
Thank you.
Beautiful.
Thank you, Dove, so much. You just expressed everything so beautifully and eloquently, and you truly are an inspiration to many of us, for sure. I admire you. Thank you for sharing all of that magic and light. Many blessings to you.
Thank you. Thank you for zooming in with me and listening to my story. So if you have more you'd like to share, you can always email me or call me. Oh, and I see Chuck's on here too. Good. Another artist, fellow artist. There's so many people here that I'm looking at each and every one of you with, just feeling gratitude.
So glad you made it through, Dove. What a blessing. Blessing for the world as well as.
You are a blessing to us all.
Yes.
I'm going to go back to everybody else. So thank you so much for joining in.
Thanks for making this available by Zoom. What a treat for us. Thank you. Bye.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.